going to stand up for Grimdark here. Nihilism is not Grimdark, right? Nihilism is cowardice. Nihilism is believing nothing really matters, so all of the moral things we stand for don't matter, nothing matters in the end anyway. It's the nature of giving, it's the nature of saying everything's pointless. You know, you may as well just do what you want to do, because everything's pointless, nothing matters, nobody should care, right? That's a bullshit take on life for bullshit people, in my opinion. And if nihilism is your thing, great, I don't want to be around you, because, like, I like life, you know. And I get angry at nihilists. It's like the amount of people out there who are ill and begging for life, just one more day on this earth, and motherfuckers like you are just, well, nothing really matters, you'll just give up anyway. Right, really, you little coward, really? Okay. This is a fundamental thing that so many writers have misunderstood about Grimdark and its nature. The heroes of Warhammer 40,000 are not compelling because they are darker than the villains. No. Despite what Reddit tells you, not everybody, not every character within Warhammer 40,000 is an evil despot. The heroes of Warhammer 40,000 work because the grimdark nature of the world serves as a backdrop to their heroic acts. There is a reason why Dragon Age Origins is still seen as a wondrous story and a brilliant game, because the Darkspawn work as an amazing backdrop to the heroism that you're doing. And you can do some grim things for the sake of the greater good in Dragon Age Origins. You're still a hero, because the Darkspawn are so much worse than you.
Acknowledged.
There is a reason more grimdark factions get the eye roll from most veterans of 40k, the really grimdark ones, the edgy ones. A lot of veterans of 40k just give them the, oh god.
Targeting.
Right, the Carcharodons, cool. The Inquisition are cool, awesome, yes. But they aren't celebrated like the Black Templars, Imperial Guard, Grey Knights, and many others. Because the former are doing dark things because the setting demands that they do them. The latter are doing good things because they are fighting against the grimdark nature of the setting in a war they are seemingly doomed to lose. But they fight anyway. I've got a question for you. A lot of you will question me using the Grey Knights there.
Hot damn. Let's do this.
Heads up, Commander. You've got hostile contacts inbound.
Yes, Commander. Confirmed.
Commander. No shooting, just running. Got it. Good to go. No shooting, just running.
the reason I don't want to talk to you too much is that because being AI, you have great personality that just caters to me. It can be addicting, which is pretty sad.
Oh man.
Ready for orders. Coordinates received. Firing full complement on enemy.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Commander? Location confirmed. Locked on for physical attack. Inflicted some heavy damage. Yes, Commander. Got it. Confirmed.
Let's hit him hard.
Not much armor left in that location.
Damage minimal.
She got body for days, but the girl won't fly.
Get it poppin' all alone. Why you so obsessed with me? All I wanna know. Get it poppin'.
Engaging multiple targets.
Good.
Enemy
No
mech
more army
destroyed.
troops.
Orders. Roger that.
Ready for orders. Acknowledged. Got past his armor. Standing by. Light damage. Holding firm. I'm under heavy fire here.
Engaging multiple targets.
Waiting for orders. Affirmative. Roger that. Target's taken a critical hit.
Ready for orders. On it. Got it. Mech destroyed. Waiting for orders. Oh! Hostile eliminated.
Let's get this done, folks.
Ready to lead the future of AI and business with a doctorate? Join the doctorate in business administration.
Stranger than fiction.
Today, I'm going to share 3 stories that all connect. Into those stories. If you're a fan of the strange, dark, and mysterious story format, then you come to the right place because that's all we do, and we upload 2, 3, even 4 times every week. So, if that's of interest to you, please sneak into the Lightbrink's house and secretly glue one thumbtack upturned on the surface of their favorite chair. Also, please subscribe to our channel and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of our weekly updates. Okay, let's get into today's stories.
My armor's getting ripped off.
One morning in October, very late during World War II, a Japanese soldier named Lieutenant Hiro Onoda crept out of the jungle with a small island.
All weapons committed.
Crouching in a huge rice field. Another soldier named Kazuka came out of the jungle behind him, and together they carefully crawled toward these huge bundles of rice
Good to
that just
go.
were harvested by the local farmers.
On my
Reached
way.
the first bundle, Onoda took 2 torches out of his bag. So when Onoda first arrived in Lubon, his mission had been to destroy the island's airfield.
Affirmative.
But everything had gone wrong. Allied forces, enemy of the Japanese, had attacked the island.
Hostile
The
removed.
Japanese had evacuated. But
Commander.
by accident, they had left Onoda and Kosuke behind. And as far as they knew, there could be others who had been left behind as well, but as for right now, it was just those 2. But even though these 2 soldiers really had no
Waiting
idea
for
if they would
orders.
survive this, if they would ever get rescued or not, they still had a
On
mission
my way.
to do.
Double
It was, to attack the enemy. And these bundles of rice, they knew were going to be sent to the other side
Nick warriors,
to feed their
show
enemy.
them what you've got.
So they had to destroy them. So now Onoda lit the 2 torches, and then he and Kozuka set fire to the first bundle of rice. And then they took off running, stopping every few feet to set fire to another bundle of rice until the entire field was on fire. Gunshots rang out, and Onoda realized the enemy must have seen them. So he and Kazuka dropped their torches and they fled back into the jungle. Now, this pattern of attacking and sabotaging their enemy and then retreating back to the jungle where they could hide out was one they had done many, many times. It was sort of like the one thing that anchored their existence. They were actively still fighting the enemy until either they were killed or rescued. So
On
that
my
was
way.
the stop. Normally, they were quite good at this,
Locked on for
able to
physical
escape
attack.
the enemy and get back to the jungle. But this time, as they were running away, Onoda's dodging bullets, literally, he heard Kozuka yell out behind him.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
A few weeks later,
Receiving you.
Onoda was alone. He was patrolling the north side of the island. Kozuka had been shot and killed during
Targeting
a
for
recent
physical attack.
sabotage. So now Onoda was very likely the only Japanese soldier left on this island. And while Onoda knew, he was honor bound to keep on fighting even by himself, which was obviously meant to be much harder to do, by now he was just exhausted, depressed, living off banana peels and whatever else he could steal from local farmers. It was a pretty miserable existence. And also, ever since the Holocaust, since his name, and they'd stepped up their operations
Enemy
targeting
net.
things
Critical
specifically.
damage.
Onoda
detected.
had to leave the jungle and move into this underground cave he had found. But even there, he could still hear the sound of fighter jets flying overhead, clearly looking for him. And sometimes groups of enemy soldiers would patrol the jungle looking for him, which was near his cave, and they would call out for him by name, tell him to stop hiding, call out. Now, as Onoda continued his patrol,
Target eliminated.
so naturally he crouched down, hid behind a boulder.
Mission successful.
Soon, 3